Biden met with Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, and he's his usual weird self. Watch this.
Weird. I just want you to know, I was raised in a neighborhood where I felt self-conscious. My name didn't end in O. And I want you to know, I'm the only non-Italian named the Man of the Year by the Italian Society. And when I got the award, I said, everybody wouldn't know what I was going to say. So I was thinking about this. And I named all the guys and families I grew up with. And Donato, anyway, I went through the list.
How embarrassing. I was
thinking about it. I deserve this one. And, but I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid. I married Dominic Giacoppa's granddaughter. So I want you to know that, okay? So be nice to you.
Wow. Wow.
So much there. And it's all bad.
And by the way, most Italian names that he's talking about here stereotypically would end in I, not O.
And I thought he was upset that...
I mean, isn't that...
Didn't he feel
I,
left out that his last name didn't end in ski? Because when he was talking to the Polish people?
I mean, it's hard to know. Yeah, it depends on who he's talking to.
I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid.
Yeah, he just used that one.
I married Dominic Giacoppa's daughter, so, I got a little Italian.
There it is again.
And, for the Senate seat when I was 29 years old, it was because I started calling me Joe Bidenopoulos. Because, you think I'm kidding. I'm not. But everyone in town was either Polish or Italian.
Right.
I grew up feeling self-conscious. My name didn't end in an S-K-I or an O.
Oh. So, S-K-I or N-O or an I, he doesn't know what the hell. It just depends on who he's pandering to at any given time.
I was sort of raised in the Puerto Rican community at home,
Puerto Rican.
Politically.
Oh, okay.
And so we came here for a long time.
Yeah.
Both for business and pleasure, since you're part of the Third Circuit Court of Appeals. I got raised in the black church. He knows I'm not kidding.
Sure.
I got my education for real in the black church.
Sure.
And that's not hyperbole, it's a fact.
No, right.
I probably went to shul more than many of you did.
Oh, that Joe being Joe.
He's so great, and he's so charming.
The most
funny.
Awkward place in the world to be has to be the chair next to him in that room when the press is.
And what must she be thinking of all that? Oh, my gosh.
So be nice to me, because I married Giacoppa's daughter.
What the hell? Okay, wow, jeez. All right, so we're doing a Godfather thing there. Is that what this is? Okay, so you're saying these Italians kill people? I mean, what? Where are we going with this? I mean, you talk about a racist douchebag. That is Joe Biden. Yeah. The whole 7-Eleven thing with the accent, with the Indian accent. He buys in hard to every single stereotype of any ethnicity. And then he carries that around with him and just believes it. It's crazy. It's amazing. And, the left completely gives him a pass on all of it.
But hey, he's on vacation now for 14 days, so maybe we won't have to hear from him or... by the way, before he left town, he sent $345 million in aid to Taiwan.
Oh, thank goodness.
To Taiwan.
Oh, good.
So now we've got a
Taiwan
double funnle
Ukraine
coming right
Taiwan.
out of the U.S. Treasury.
Good. Hopefully we can send him munition, too, because let's get rid of all our ammunition. Should we? Should we just get rid of all of it? And then nobody will attack us because we can't defend ourselves, and nobody would attack a defenseless country. Right? He does us proud everywhere he goes. He was getting off the plane, doesn't salute the service members, and immediately gets lost and confused because that's who he is. Lost and confused.
There we go. Okay.
Coming down the steps.
Look at that big boy
of the plane.
stairs this time.
Yeah.
Grip that rail, though. Okay.
And he doesn't salute.
Yep. Just ignores that.
Yep. Man, what do I do now? Where are we going? Where do we go?
That way? This way.
Do I go back to the plane?
Right?
Should I go back to the... Who are you?
I gotta pee. He's saying, I gotta pee. I gotta pee bad.
I just peed my pants, is what he's probably saying, because I think he...
Boy, he is.
Oh, my gosh. He's lost. He's just completely lost. It's embarrassing. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things that was headlined on one of the services today, was one of the websites, was... is his decline getting worse? and then they were talking about his exits off the stage. And thank you for noticing. Thank you. Somebody else has noticed this. I mean, he has lost every single time, and it doesn't matter what they write down for him. It doesn't matter what they tell him to do. He can't do it.
It's time to step aside.
Yeah.
Good night. Good night, Joe.
By all that is holy.
Good night. I did, by the way, post a poll and just said, regardless of circumstances, do you think Kamala Harris will ever be the president of the United States? Regardless of circumstances, whether he resigns, gets impeached, she wins an election. 3-1. People said no, she will never be president. No. I'm not so sure.
I hope that's true.
I do too, but I'm not so sure.
But there should be no question as to how healthy and spry this guy is. Watch him jogging the other day. Remember this? Here he comes. Look at that. Oh. Jogging out to the fake jog out to the podium. One more time. Let's see that one more time through because he's so vibrant. Look at that vim and vigor. It just makes me angry.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand to watch him.
I know.
Oliver Stone was being interviewed, and like many Americans who regret voting for Biden, so does he. Maybe not for the same reason as you.
Potential World War III. This is the same situation as World War I in a sense. The stupidity of it because of the alliances and the fears and the built-up phobias. If we don't stop this, what Biden is doing, this guy is, I voted for him. I made a mistake. I'm thinking that he was an old man now, that he would calm down, he'd be more mellow and so forth. I didn't see that at all. I see a man who maybe is not in charge of his own administration, who knows, but he's going to fall down somewhere. But it seems that he's dragging us stupidly into a confrontation with a power that's not going to give.
Right. I mean, I bet I agree with Oliver Stone on almost nothing. Probably 0.0001% of things we would agree on, I would imagine. But I agree with him on that. He's dragging us into war. And he's doing everything he can. And there's a thing today. There was a story talking about Russia exiting the agreement they had. The Black Sea Agreement, that they were going to allow the wheat to leave and be spread throughout the world, to export the wheat and whatever. We need food. And initially they agreed not to get in the way of that. Now they pulled out of that agreement.